to our new show, Kidpreneur Check-In. We're your hosts, Jabez
and Christopher,
and we've got a great show lined up just for you.
Today, our kidpreneur friend will be checking in all the way from Washington, D.C.
His business is Be Empowered Clothing, and he's 12 years old.
Please help us welcome to the show, Miles Davis.
Hey Miles, welcome to the show. We're glad to have you. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're doing excellent.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
No problem. Let's get started. Our first question is, so why the name Be Empowered? Tell everyone why you chose that name to be your clothing line.
Yes, I wanted a name that had meaning to people. I wanted a name where people could read Be Empowered and know that that's something that I made to inspire children to become entrepreneurs and business owners. So I really wanted something that had purpose, and Be Empowered was the perfect name for that.
That's a real cool name.
Next question is, have you faced any challenges in your business?
Yeah, I have faced some challenges. One of them was our sizing. Because we do mainly children's sizes, there were some children who might have needed an adult size, and we weren't able to provide that for them. So to fix that, we just made sure that we had larger sizes available for children who need adult sizes.
Okay, that's awesome. What do you learn from the challenges that you have faced?
Well, what I learned is that I have to make sure that I have a large variety of sizes, because you never know when someone will come with a smaller size than you expected or a larger size. And I also learned that you always have to be able to evolve, because sometimes things get outdated and sometimes certain things, certain styles of wearing clothes aren't trending anymore. So you really have to be able to keep up with the way people wear their clothes and make sure that you can constantly evolve.
That's right.
Nice. Congratulations on having your own clothing line in a store. How did that happen?
Yeah, that was interesting. So we found out that there was a clothing store called Ale Boutique in Baltimore, Maryland, and they were looking for clothing brands to have in their store. So when we found about that, we thought it would be a good opportunity for us to be able to have our clothing in a store, because that means that people can purchase in person as well as online.
That's dope. I can't wait for us to have our stuff in stores. But how did you balance being a kidpreneur and being a kid?
Yeah, so really the main thing is time, because there's certain times where you have to do business and there's certain times where you have to do homework. So really just knowing when you have to focus on school and when you have to focus on making sure that people get their orders in time. So at first it was tricky to balance it, but then I feel like I got into the rhythm with it, and then it was easier to balance it out.
Nice. You're a member of the NSBE, the National Society of Black Engineers. Explain to the viewers what an engineer does.
Well, what an engineer does, there are different types of engineers, and mechanical engineers, electrical engineers, and really what they do is they design the machines that run the world, such as robots, the devices you're looking at right now, headphones, microphones. So these are the different things that engineers design and build. So that's really an engineer's job.
That's dope. So you're also a Verizon and Innovational Ambassador. Tell us about that.
Yes, so the Verizon Innovation Program was a program for minority males. That's how it started. And I was at Howard University, and I participated in that program for the first time. And that's when I found out that they were looking to recruit more people for their program. So I was able to become an ambassador, and I was able to help them recruit more people, because they wanted even more people to be a part of the amazing program, where we learn about technology and virtual reality, and it was really STEM focused. And that's where I met Captain Barrington Irvin, who was the first Black male to fly around solo. And that's when I found out about this program called Flying Classroom, and where we deal with technology, and we have different contests. Like we had one, it was called the Decomposition Lab, where we would put different pieces of paper and scraps, food scraps, veggie scraps. We would put them into a jar and see how long it would take to decompose.
That's great.
So, what has been your favorite moment as a kidpreneur?
favorite moment was probably when I got my first order, because that was when I felt like I could really take off and get started with business. That was really how I was able to motivate myself.
Yeah, that's a great feeling when you get your first order. Outside of business, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, what I like to do in my free time for fun, I love to play chess against people around the world using different applications and playing online. I also enjoy playing the piano because it's really relaxing sometimes to just clear your head, playing some music, or maybe playing a game of cards with your brother. So those are the things I do for fun.
Nice. Miles, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Tell the viewers how they can keep in touch with you on social media. Tell the viewers how they can keep in touch with you on social media.
Yeah, so our Instagram is at beclothing.shop. You can also find us on Twitter and on Facebook. And our website, we actually have an active promo code Empowered where you can save 20% off all items on our website, beclothing.shop.
Okay. And also, Miles has a special offer from our viewers. So head over to beclothing.shop and use the code Empowered for a special discount.
Yes, I'd also like to tell you all that I want to become an engineer when I get older. So that's really why I was so interested in NSBE. And I did a few different competitions. One of the most important ones that was really my favorite was the Future City competition, where we were supposed to build a city of the future with a low emission, and also it was resilient city that used solar energy. So that was in 2018, where I was able to take my city to Detroit and compete against other teams, and that was really fun for me because I've always loved technology, and I also love cities, and to see how people build different cars and how the city really comes together.
That's awesome. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Miles, and thank you again for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's no problem. I appreciate what you guys are doing, and keep it up. Thanks for having me on, and it was a pleasure.
Thank you.
Hey kidpreneurs, thanks for checking out this video. Kings and Gents TV is here to help. We're kidpreneurs helping kidpreneurs, and you're part of this community.
If you have any show ideas, please leave them in the comments, and don't forget to like and share this video, and be sure to subscribe. Until next time, bye.